Today, we're going to talk about ways you can improve your sales skills. You are not born a salesman or not born a salesman. It is a learned skill, something that you can acquire, something you can get better at so you can close a lot of deals. That's what we're going to talk about today. Hey, I'm Matt Wolach, and I help software leaders and software salespeople understand how they can close more deals so they can put together a process that will get buyers saying, I've got to have this. So if you want your buyers saying that, hit the subscribe button down below. That way you will get all of my best tips. I give you formulas and processes and really great ways of closing a lot of deals. And today, we're going to talk about how you can improve your sales skills. So this is a good one. I get all kinds of questions all the time from people asking me, how can I improve my skills? Well, let's do it today. Number one, read books. Of course, there's lots of books on selling, but I'm going to give you three that I really like, that I think absolutely make it easy for you to level up quickly. And I've read them all and I love them all. Number one, and this is probably the Bible for sales books, is How to Win Friends and Influence People from Dale Carnegie. This thing's like 90 years old. It's literally so old, but it talks about basic human nature and philosophy and stuff that is extremely relevant still today. How to Win Friends and Influence People is one of the most important books within sales. Absolutely read this if you are in sales. Number two, it's a book that I give as an assignment to all my clients. I actually give them the book. It's called The Challenger Sale. It's from Matthew Dixon and Brett Adamson. This is an unbelievable book that they went to great lengths to learn more about sales. They did all kind of research, and it actually proved things that a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people didn't believe. And so it changed the game in how to sell and how to sell correctly. And it's something that's very, very powerful. You have to know the Challenger Sale if you are in sales. And number three, one of the most crazy important ways to sell is to sell with a story. This is a book by Paul Smith. Fantastic book. Everybody says stories sell, but not everybody knows how to tell a story that sells. Paul gives you very actionable ways of putting together stories that is going to make it so easy for you to close deals. So check out these three books. This is one way to level up your skills. Number two, one of the best things you can do is to learn by watching other people do. Watch other great sales presentations, whether that's when you're a buyer and you see somebody selling and you really appreciate it. What are they doing that's working? One of the things we do within we have a group, our masterclass of software leaders. What we do is we watch each other's demolitions. So you can get actionable ways of learning because you see other people doing demos. And so it's a really awesome way to learn what's good that you can apply, what's not so good that maybe you shouldn't do. But seeing other great sales in action will show you what you can do within your own sales process. We're about halfway through. If this is something that's helpful for you so far, hit the like button. That shows me this is good stuff. Matt, keep doing stuff like this. Keep making videos like this. I will. Also, if you have any comments or any suggested videos, post those down in the comments and I'll get to those as well. Okay, number three. One of the things I like doing is looking for sales lessons in regular life. You can see all kinds of ways that sales is very powerful just in your regular life. And kind of once you start learning about sales, you start seeing these things pop up all over the place. It's like if you were to buy a red car, you would start seeing red cars everywhere just because it's more on top of your mind. Well, same thing in sales. Once you start learning some of these things, you start seeing where it comes to play. And what I like doing is I write about sales in pop culture, sales lessons from movies. So we've done things like Three Amigos and Talladega Nights and The Matrix and all kinds of ways you can learn sales through pop culture. It's pretty cool. Now, the next one is something very important, something I had to learn early on. One of the best ways to learn sales is to get a mentor, get a coach. Somebody who can show you the right way to do it. Because I had to figure out sales the hard way. I had to beat my head against the wall 48,000 times to figure out what would work and what wouldn't. And it took me years and years and years of iterating and changing and adjusting and trying this and trying that. Lots of failures to be able to understand how to sell correctly. My clients, they come to me and I tell them three things and they're good to go. So it's pretty funny how quickly someone else can get it when somebody else has already made the mistakes. So find a mentor, find a coach who can just show you the right thing so you don't have to go through all those losses and failures and you can just get right to the success immediately. And the last one is practice. There's no substitute for experience and repetition. Now, once you have the right ways of doing it, once you've read the books, once you've watched other presentations, once you've seen sales in regular life and applied some of those lessons, once you have a coach who's shown you the right formulas and processes, put it together and go do it. Start selling, start getting out there, start getting in front of people, get on the phones. When you start doing these things, you'll start to see yourself improve and you'll start to see these skills start to manifest and come out. And you're going to be impressed with yourself and you're going to start to get things to happen. You're going to close deals. And it's so much fun when you do. That's one of the best things about sales is getting that win. You're on a high and you can go out and get more. That confidence creates more action and more emotion and gets you selling more. So go out, start practicing, start doing it, and start closing deals. Hey, I hope this helps. If you really want to close a lot of deals, definitely check out my course, Software Demo Secrets. In there, I share the secrets that the top sellers in software are using to close a lot of deals that they don't tell anybody else about. So I'm telling you about them. So go check it out. You're going to learn some things that are definitely new and maybe you hadn't thought of. It's going to help you close some more deals. If you really want to improve your sales skills, this is one of those ways to do that. I hope it really helps you. All right. Well, this has been fun. I hope I helped you. By the way, if this was helpful, hit that like button down below and also make sure you subscribe to the channel. I've got some other really cool things coming out in the next couple of weeks that I want to make sure you have so you do not miss it. Hit the subscribe and the little bell. That way you'll be notified about all of the new videos. All right. That's it. Thank you so much. Take care. I'll see you next time.